Hey guys, just kidding. What's up, guys? This is Mrparka here for the DVD Fiends. This is week 26. I'll be reviewing the Antonio Morghen movie, if I pronounce his last name correctly, Cannibal Apocalypse. Now, people always talk about Holocaust and Ferox. I love those those movies, but this one is like its campy, cheesy little brother. This movie's a lot like Dawn of the Dead in a lot of ways, and the cheesy grindhouse music and stuff, and the basic plot. The plot's different from the other Cannibal films because this one follows, basically takes place in the city, and it follows the story of John Saxon, who has been infected with a disease from Vietnam that it's basically like rabies, and it makes him want to crave flesh. So, and if he bites someone, it affects them. He was originally infected by Tony King, who's Tommy Thompson in this movie. When he pulled him and Giovanni Radice out of the pits in Vietnam. They both suffered from it, and they both had to be hospitalized for it. Giovanni Radice in this film plays Charlie Bukowski. He's amazing in it. He has some great lines, some great grindhouse stuff. Just piss on it. It's one of
All you have to do is piss on it. Remember?
Right. Just piss on.
of his best roles, if not his best role, besides maybe Mike Logan. But Tony King is awesome in it, super aggressive in it, super angry. John Saxon, by far, I love John Saxon in this role because when John Saxon takes a role like this, I've always noticed John Saxon doesn't care how idiotic the plot sounds. It seems that he tries his best and he does his best performance, hands down. It makes a lot of these movies believable and puts it that much more entertaining for me. I love John Saxon. He's one of my favorite actors. And he does a great job in this. And this is one of my favorite movies. And it's pure cheesy grindhouse gold. It has a great... The score is awesome, from its cheesy little twangy grindhouse cheese, like disco crap, to it's kind of touching stuff that has plays slow, like kind of guitar stuff, towards the end. Just awesome. It has a downbeat ending that actually makes you, kind of touches you a little bit. But I must say, the end of this movie, when it starts spreading through the city, it ends in a sewer firefight, which is awesome. They work great together. Eventually, there's also a turn in here which you do not expect involving John Saxon's character. And I remember hearing about that, watching the interviews and stuff on the DVD, and John Saxon was actually depressed when he found out that part was going to happen. But the film is cheesy. It does have its sleazy moments, like the girl's making out in a movie theater and she's nude and Giovanni Radice bites her. But the movie's just a classic example of grindhouse Italian style. It's really awesome. It's a cannibal film that's not typical of the other cannibal films. It doesn't take place in the jungle. It doesn't have really that much animal cruelty. Only a couple rats get burned a little bit, but only, don't worry about it. But yeah, it's an awesome, fun movie from the grindhouse type thing. It has good gore, awesome gore. I remember watching this on its original VHS tape from Video Treasures called Invasion of the Flesh Hunters, which was awesome. But when I saw the DVD upgraded, it was heaven. If you
Over here! Help me get it open.
Charlie, is that you? Tommy!
You know him,
They're
sir?
from my hometown. Help me get him out. Hey. Why am I glad to see you guys alive?
You guys can still get this fairly cheap. Pick it up because it is worth it. I mean, I love Holocaust, is my favorite cannibal movie, but this one comes in second. I like it over Ferox, but Ferox is a close third. This one's completely different. Here's a nice little booklet about it. It comes with the image book in here and the disc art. I must say this cover art right here gives a little bit away, but I mean, you guys know Giovanni Radice, aka John Morghen, his infamous deaths like in Ferox and City of the Living Dead. This one does not disappoint, let me tell you that. So if you really enjoy cannibal movies, or Italian horror movies, or grindhouse movies, or cheesy movies, or Vietnam movies, this is what you should get. Don't be put off by the opening. The Vietnam scene is a little like cheesy. I mean, you could tell they did not shoot it in Vietnam, but as the movie progresses, it gets way more entertaining and just completely awesome. It's a very high guilty pleasure for mine, and I really think it's a good film, a good fun movie for that type of thing. The gore in it is awesome. There's fighting, there's slashing. There's these really cheap group of bikers that have a beef with Giovanni Radice in it because he killed one of them, and they end up trying to fight him at one point. It's amazing. There's some eye gouging, some fighting, some karate chopping action. It's awesome. John Saxon's on top of his game, doing his best, and something that he doesn't think probably is any good. Giovanni Radice is perfect as a flaky Vietnam soldier, completely weird. Tony King is awesome as an aggressive, strong Vietnam vet. Crazy one. It's really fun. Check it out if you guys haven't seen it. It's well worth your time. Thank you.
Charlie! Come on, Charlie! Charlie! You okay, Captain? Come on.
Got another one. It's that guy